As you navigate the complexities of spiritual growth and the utilization of your innate gifts, it's crucial to be aware of the silent destroyers that can hinder your connection with the divine. There are 6 subtle yet potent forces that can paralyze your relationship with the sacred, leaving you feeling parched and disconnected from the universe. If left unchecked, these invisible enemies can ultimately ruin your life, replete with purpose and meaning. In this video, we'll delve into the realm of the unseen, revealing the invisible forces that are sabotaging your divine legacy. We'll examine the ways in which these forces can manifest in your life, often without your conscious awareness, and provide practical strategies for eliminating them immediately. By doing so, you'll experience a profound shift in your spiritual trajectory, allowing you to unlock the full potential of your gifts and live a life that's truly aligned with your soul's intention. As you embark on the journey of spiritual growth, it's essential to recognize that your gifts are not just mere abilities, but potent tools that can elevate your consciousness and enable you to make a meaningful contribution to the world. When nurtured and honed, these gifts can become the bedrock of your spirituality, allowing you to tap into the infinite potential that lies within you. However, the path to spiritual mastery is fraught with obstacles, and the 6 silent destroyers of spiritual gifts are among the most insidious. These forces can manifest in your life through varied means, from the subtle whispers of self-doubt to the overt attacks of external criticism. They can stem from your own egocentric tendencies, external influences, or even the cumulative effects of past traumas and disappointments. To counteract these forces, it's essential to cultivate a deep understanding of their nature and the ways in which they can impact your spiritual journey. By doing so, you'll be able to recognize the warning signs of sabotage and take proactive measures to protect your gifts and your connection with the divine. This requires a commitment to self-awareness, inner reflection, and a willingness to confront the shadows that reside within. Through our video, we'll guide you through a comprehensive exploration of the 6 silent destroyers of spiritual gifts, revealing the intricacies of each force and providing practical tools for overcoming them. We'll also share personal anecdotes and insights gleaned from our own spiritual journeys, demonstrating the tangible benefits of recognizing and overcoming these forces. By the end of this video, you'll possess a newfound awareness of the invisible enemies that here is the expanded text. Fear is the first obstacle that stands in the way of unleashing our spiritual gifts, and it's a debilitating force that can stifle our growth and prevent us from realizing our true potential. When we allow fear to dictate our thoughts and emotions, we inadvertently allow our ego to take control, and with it, our limitations and insecurities. Fear has a tendency to distort our perception, cloud our judgment, and suffocate our creative potential, rendering us powerless and paralyzed. By giving in to fear, we are essentially cutting ourselves off from the divine flow of energy that seeks to guide and support us. We are, in effect, surrendering our power to the ego, rather than embracing our true nature and aligning ourselves with the universe. Fear's hold on us can be subtle, and it often disguises itself as rational thinking or caution. But beneath the surface, it's rooted in a deep-seated insecurity, stemming from past traumas, perceived shortcomings, or unmet expectations. This fear can manifest in various forms, such as anxiety, doubt, or self-criticism, and it can exert a significant influence over our thoughts, emotions, and actions. By acknowledging and confronting our fears, we can begin to dissipate their hold on us and reclaim our power. This is not a simple or straightforward process, but it's essential for unlocking our spiritual gifts and reactivating our divine legacy. To overcome fear, we must first recognize its presence in our lives and acknowledge its impact on our thoughts and emotions. This requires a willingness to confront the unknown, be vulnerable, and open ourselves up to the possibility of change. We must also cultivate a sense of self-compassion and self-awareness, allowing ourselves to be guided by wisdom and intuition rather than fear and uncertainty. By embracing the unknown and trusting in the universe, we can begin to build a foundation of inner strength and resilience, which will serve as a solid base for personal growth and spiritual development. Ultimately, The key to overcoming fear is to recognize that it's not a fixed or permanent state, but rather a temporary and mutable aspect of our human experience. By acknowledging its transience, we can begin to loosen its grip on our lives and redirect our energy towards a more expansive and enlightened path. This requires a willingness to let go of our attachment to control, our need for certainty, and our fear of the unknown. By doing so, we can tap into the limitless potential of the universe. True potential is a multifaceted concept that can unlock a deeper sense of purpose and fulfillment in one's life. It is a coveted state where an individual's inner light shines brightly, guiding them towards a path of self-realization and spiritual evolution. However, many people, despite their zealous determination to cultivate their spiritual growth, often find themselves stuck in a rut, struggling to maintain a consistent connection with the divine. This phenomenon is not due to a lack of good intentions or a willingness to surrender to the mysteries of the universe. Rather, it is often the result of neglecting the subtle yet insidious forces that erode one's connection with the divine, silently undermining their spiritual practices and progress. These invisible enemies, as they are often referred to, can manifest in various ways, from rationalized excuses for not practicing meditation or prayer, to the subtle yet pervasive influence of societal expectations and conditioned thinking. They can also take the form of unresolved emotional wounds, deep-seated fears, and unexamined biases, all of which can collectively create a sense of cognitive dissonance that makes it challenging to maintain a sense of inner peace and calm. It is precisely these silent destroyers of spiritual gifts that necessitate a comprehensive understanding of their nature and how they operate, so that one can develop strategies to neutralize their impact and cultivate a deeper connection with the divine. One of the primary silent destroyers of spiritual gifts is the tendency to prioritize material comfort and security above all else. In an age where consumerism and materialism have become the prevailing forces driving human behavior, it can be challenging to resist the allure of worldly attachments and desires. However, for those who seek to cultivate their true potential, it is essential to recognize that such attachments only serve to distract one from the path of spiritual growth and self-realization. The pursuit of material wealth and status may provide temporary sense of accomplishment and fulfillment, but it ultimately undermines one's connection with the divine, leading to a sense of disconnection and disillusionment. Another significant silent destroyer of spiritual gifts is the tendency to judge and criticize oneself and others. This can take the form of unrealistic expectations and self-imposed standards, as well as the tendency to ruminate on perceived shortcomings and failures. Judging oneself and others can create a sense of separation and fragmentation, pitting oneself against others and leading to feelings of inadequacy and self-doubt. This can also lead to a sense of internal conflict and polarity, where one's mind, as you navigate the complexities of the spiritual realm, it's essential to recognize the subtle yet potent forces that can drain your energy and lower your vibration. When you allow toxic emotions, thoughts, and behaviors to permeate your being, you are, in effect, poisoning your spiritual body and severing your connection with the divine. This can manifest in a myriad of ways, from feelings of fatigue and lethargy to a general sense of disconnection and detachment from the world around you. Negative energy, akin to a virus, can insidiously seep into your emotional and spiritual fabric, destroying your delicate spiritual gifts and hindering your capacity to realize your full potential as a spiritual being. It's crucial to acknowledge that you are not alone in this struggle, for the relentless barrage of negativity can be overwhelming, even for the most resilient among us. By the same token, it's vital to recognize that you possess the power to protect yourself from the corrosive effects of negative energy. One efficacious strategy for achieving this is to cultivate a sacred space that nourishes your spirit. This can be a physical sanctuary, whether it's a cozy nook in your home, a serene retreat in nature, or a majestic cathedral that resonates with the divine. Alternatively, it can be an internal sanctuary, where you retreat to within yourself, embracing a sense of inner calm and tranquility. By establishing such a refuge, you create a buffer against the encroaching influences of negativity, allowing yourself to replenish and rejuvenate on a deep and profound level. Another crucial aspect of shielding yourself from negative energy is to cultivate a sense of love and compassion. When you infuse your being with these qualities, you create an emotional resonance that repels the very forces you seek to avoid. By embracing love and compassion as guiding principles, you become a beacon of light, attracting positive energy and affirming the divine within yourself. As you embody these virtues, you'll notice a subtle yet potent shift in your awareness, allowing you to navigate the complexities of the world with greater ease, wisdom, and discernment. To further fortify your defenses against negative energy, it's essential to develop emotional intelligence and self-awareness. This involves cultivating a deep understanding of your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, acknowledging your vulnerabilities and shadow aspects. By embracing your humanity, warts and all, you open yourself to the possibility of transformation, allowing the light of awareness to illuminate even the darkest recesses of your psyche. As you journey through life, it's essential to recognize that your full potential as a spiritual being is often held back by self-doubt. This crippling self-questioning can create a barrier between you and the divine, stifling your ability to harness your inner gifts and manifest a life of purpose and meaning. When you're bogged down by uncertainty and fear, you're unable to tap into the boundless energy and wisdom that resides within you, and this repression can have far-reaching consequences on your well-being and relationships. To transcend this state of stagnation, it's crucial to cultivate a sense of self-trust and faith in the divine. This involves embracing your uniqueness, acknowledging your strengths, and letting go of the need for external validation. By releasing the burden of self-criticism and embracing your true nature, you'll begin to vibrate at a higher frequency, attracting positive energies and opportunities into your life. Moreover, learning to manage your emotions and thoughts is vital for spiritual growth, as it allows you to respond to life's challenges rather than react impulsively. Mindfulness, meditation, and self-reflection can be powerful tools in this process, helping you to detach from the ego's whims and align with your inner truth. Another significant obstacle to realizing your full potential as a spiritual being is negative energy. When you're surrounded by people who drain your vitality or environments that foster cynicism and despair, it's essential to prioritize your own well-being and create a sense of sacred space around yourself. This might involve setting boundaries, limiting your exposure to toxic influences, and actively seeking out nurturing relationships and environments that uplift and inspire you. By cleansing your inner and outer environment of negative energies, you'll create a fertile ground for spiritual growth and connection with the divine, allowing you to tap into the limitless potential that resides within you. As we embark on this journey of spiritual growth and development, it is crucial to identify and confront the sources of fear that may be holding us back. Fear can manifest in various forms, such as anxiety, uncertainty, or even self-doubt. It's essential to acknowledge and address these feelings head-on, rather than suppressing or ignoring them, as this can lead to stagnation and disconnection from our true potential. When we permit fear to govern our thoughts and actions, we create a sense of chaos and turmoil within ourselves, making it challenging to tap into our inner wisdom and clarity. Fear can also lead to feelings of overwhelm, causing us to become mired in a sea of worries and concerns. By facing our fears and fearsome insecurities, we can break free from this pattern of self-doubt and begin to cultivate a more confident and empowered state of being. Cultivating a sense of trust and faith in the divine is also crucial for spiritual growth and development. When we surrender our doubts and fears to a higher power, we open ourselves up to a deeper sense of connection and understanding. We begin to see the world through a lens of faith, trust, and optimism, rather than fear and uncertainty. This shift in perspective can lead to a greater sense of peace, calmness, and serenity, even in the face of adversity. Managing our emotions and thoughts from a place of inner peace and love is also essential for spiritual growth. When we learn to acknowledge and release our negative emotions and thoughts, we create space for more positive and uplifting energies to enter our lives. This allows us to connect with our higher selves and the divine, leading to a deeper sense of inner peace and joy. In contrast, Doubt can be a severe obstacle to spiritual growth and development. When we doubt our abilities, our intuition, or the divine, we create a gap between our consciousness and the divine, hindering our ability to tap into our inner wisdom and potential. Doubt can take many forms, such as uncertainty, self-doubt, or fear of failure. It is essential to recognize and challenge these doubts, rather than allowing them to dictate our thoughts and actions. Doubt can be a heavy weight that prevents us from soaring high and reaching our full potential. It can lead to feelings of stagnation, disconnection, and disempowerment, causing us to feel lost and uncertain about our purpose and direction. Here are some practical tips to help you make the most out of your time and become more efficient in your daily life. If you're looking to optimize your routine and get more done in less time, these tips are definitely worth considering. The first step to becoming more efficient is to set clear goals for what you want to achieve. Try breaking down large goals into smaller, manageable tasks that you can complete on a daily or weekly basis.